What's up, guys? It's your boy Killer Rap back at it again. Today I'm going to be doing something that's been kind of blowing up in my feed for the past couple days. Been busy, but I'm finally getting to it. Killshot, Eminem's response to MGK's Rap Devil. For what it's worth, I really enjoyed Rap Devil. I thought it was, a fun track. It was actually, very enjoyable to listen to, whether or not, his bars were very poignant or not. And he did have some good bars on it, so I'm excited to see how Eminem is going to try to respond to that. I'll let you guys know ahead of time. There probably won't be too much of this song playing during this video because I know UMG is like super cracking down on anything related to Eminem's music. I know my last video on Eminem's track got taken down. I think it was The Ringer. So yeah, I mean, it's mostly gonna be me talking with maybe a glimpses of his verses here and there. So anyway, I'm gonna get into it. Let's get at it. So excited. So excited. You know why? Because Eminem, I don't know what he has to do for this to be worthwhile, because no matter what he does, he's going to be giving MGK publicity. Because let's say this video ends up, right now it has, 54 million views when I'm doing this. Let's say it ends up with 200 million views or something crazy, because that's what Eminem does, Eminem numbers. If even like 1 in every 10 people click on a, 1 in every 100 people even click on an MGK video, all of a sudden he's got extra million views, right? So he's giving MGK exposure by doing this, which is something he really did not want to do, as he explained in one of his tracks. So, we'll see what he has to do. He's gonna have to like end his life if he wants to make this worthwhile. So here we go.
You sound like a bitch. Shut the fuck up. You done? Doing this once.
Okay, just off the start, like this intro, it's kind of funny because that is the gist of MGK's track, right? Is like very superficial stuff about Eminem. I mean, he has some good bars here and there, some of which, accusations about cutting him off from certain music and blah blah blah. If that stuff is true, that's cool. But for the most part, it's just like, you're old, you look weird, you're old. That's really the gist of it. So maybe it's kind of a shot at that right off the bat, that he didn't really have much material against Eminem. So let's see how this goes.
Rihanna just hit me perplexed. Insult me in a line, compliment me on the next.
That's actually true. Something I noticed about MGK's rap, his diss track, was that there was a lot of actual slow, low-key complimenting about Eminem, right? You're like, you're the greatest of all time, put your mic down. It's like, no, you can't just, if you gotta go at someone, right? You can compliment them outside of the track. You can show them your respect outside of the track, but in the track, why, right? And that's a good point.
I'm really sorry.
Stan. So he's basically saying, I don't know why you're mad. I'm sorry. I know you're my biggest fan. Here you go. Right? It's kind of like you're angry, but I know you're still like my biggest fan. So nothing you're saying really has any weight, kind of thing. It's funny.
Stan, son, listen, man, dad.
Ooh, that flow. This must have been some older stuff. I recall maybe this was from like years ago, because in the video, if I'm not mistaken, he didn't have a man bun. Did he have a man bun? Let me take a quick look. No, he didn't have a man bun. He looked normal. But I guess it's when you're dissing someone, you gotta dig up stuff, right? That's fine. Hold on, what? Wow. Okay, I get it. He's like, you're saying I'm in your scope, but if I could make one call and have your whole career ended. Interscope, I believe that's the record label that MGK is on. Is that's P. Diddy's record label, I think? Yeah, whatever.
Your reply, 80-year-old me than 20-year-old you.
Ooh. That's actually very true, right? Eminem is so successful and so good, he could be 80 and probably still have a more successful career than MGK, or be generally more regarded, or blah blah blah, right? He's just saying that no matter what my age is, I'm superior to you as an artist, and he's claiming here basically as a person, which that's debatable, but that's a different discussion.
Some old age, still can feel play. Feel like I'm babysitting Lil Tay. Got the 24K.
Oh man, Lil Tay, that's that little Asian kid, right? The tiny one that doesn't really it's like the one that's saying the N-word and weird crap like that. If I recall correctly, Lil Tay's like mom ended up being like this real estate agent who got fired because they were doing these very offensive videos with their little 8-year-old daughter or some shit. Oh, 10-year-old. Okay, whatever.
My biggest flop, so your greatest hits.
You know what? That's probably true. Eminem, if you look through his catalog for any singles he's released, I'm sure his worst song is probably in the league of MGK's best songs. Actually, MGK had one very popular song, his Paris song, something about Paris. I don't forget the name of the song. But yeah, I mean, there's not much to be said about that. So.
For the record, you would suck a dick to fucking be me for a second.
Ouch. You know, MGK made some records about him being short and tall and blah blah blah. M is saying, you know, it doesn't fucking. I could be tiny, but you'd still do the most degrading things to be me for a second, right? That's true. That's probably true. I'm sure there's a lot of rappers out there who do a lot to be Eminem, right? Oof. MGK, he's a Machine Gun Kelly, but he's saying he ain't got shit. What good's a machine gun without ammo? I don't know. Pretty bad, probably. I mean, MGK, he's not my favorite rapper. I haven't really enjoyed his music in the past, so I'm kind of on board with this.
Had enough of this tatted up mumble rapper. How the fucking him and I battle?
Did he just call Machine Gun Kelly a mumble rapper? I wouldn't go that far. I mean, he's not my favorite rapper, but I mean, he's not a mumble rapper by any means. He is kind of substance-less in my mind. But mumble rapper, come on, dude.
You dress better, I rap better.
It's true. Eminem's better.
That a death threater, a love letter. Diddy admits that he put the hit out that got pop killed.
Is that even true? I mean, that sounds like... I mean, I've kind of heard the rumblings of this line, right? But is that true? What did Diddy have to do with it? Like, I thought it was to do with Suge Knight and his conglomerate that was kind of going after Pac, right? I thought that was my understanding of the situation. Granted, I'm obviously not well-versed in 90s hip-hops. Well, no, I am. But for the history of it, I feel like you had to really be part of that industry and that kind of era to understand it. I don't know. What is it that makes him say that? Maybe there's something I don't know. Maybe Eminem just unveiled some secrets. But yeah, if that's true, then oh my. And Diddy's MGK's record label owner or whatever, so maybe there's some kind of play here. I don't know. But I don't know. Did he put out the hit on Pac? Someone let me know in the comments.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the whole beef was because apparently something to do with like MGK talking about Eminem's daughter or something like that. All I know is, I mean, I saw an interview, he said it wasn't about that, so I don't know what to believe anymore, but that's kind of funny nonetheless. Yeah, okay, that's the end of the track. That was kind of underwhelming, dude. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, but I feel like there wasn't enough substance in this one. There wasn't enough technique in this one. There wasn't enough, like... Now, granted, you know, it is good. Obviously, MGK's was probably worse, but at the very least, it was kind of enjoyable to listen to. I kind of like the beat and the whole execution there. This one, it's like, yeah, he had some fun lines. Yeah, you know, he was just rubbing it in the face that he's, you know, MGK just wants to be him. And also his diss track was kind of a love letter. That's what he said earlier in the track. But really, I just didn't feel it. I don't know. Maybe it's me. You guys let me know. I actually don't think Eminem won this one, which is not something I'd ever thought I'd say. Because, I mean, Eminem had some pretty insane lines, like that Pac thing. I don't know if it's true. The love letter thing, you know, that was good. Calling him a mumble rapper, that's funny. And I'm sure there was a whole lot of cool shit in there that I probably glanced over a bit. But the thing is, it has to be kind of poignant, right? It has to kind of get you off the bat, and I feel like this did not do it. MGK's was right off the bat. He didn't really beat around the bush. He didn't really try to get too intricate, because it's the diss track, and you're not trying to be a good rapper in this. Well, you are, but it's more about doing it while getting at the opponent, kind of putting him down to earth. And I feel like MGK might just have done that better. And granted, a part of that, again, is Eminem is a slave to his own success in a way, because people expect way better of him, and he has this reputation as this rapper that you don't want to mess with because everyone will kill you. I'm sure if you go, or rather he will kill you, if you go on YouTube and find the video, it's like rappers talking about Eminem, everyone's saying you don't want it with him. But like, I'm actually of the belief that he didn't really try hard on this, and he probably didn't. He doesn't want to give MGK too much attention, and really that makes sense if this peters out and sizzles out. And he doesn't do the biggest diss track ever, it makes sense, because then people will be like, this sucks, let's just forget about the beef, let's ignore the beef, right? Because he doesn't want to give MGK too much attention. But still, not that good, frankly. It's not that good. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know in the comments, but I feel like there was no real winner here. If anything, it was MGK, because culturally, or rather in the greater picture of hip-hop, MGK went at Eminem and was like, he did well, right? Especially for his standard. And then Eminem didn't come back at him with something that ended his career. So it's just the notion that Eminem and MGK in this case were even close to the same level. Like, that is a big W for MGK, and that's just my thought. I don't know. That's just me. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Yeah, I'm underwhelmed. I'm thoroughly underwhelmed. Maybe it takes a few more listens, but off the first listen, nah, man, Em, you gotta come with something harder than that. And he probably will. I mean, if MGK is the type to probably diss him again. Let me know if you think he'll diss him again, but he's probably the type, and Em's gonna come back with something harder to end his career. Hopefully, that's my wish. If not, MGK's got it, dude. I think MGK's got it. All right, Killer App signing out. Let me know what I should do next. Peace.